All right, with that, Brian Chung joins us. Brian, we have so many questions. You've got the phone. First, how does it work? You've been playing with it all day.
How does it
It
work?
works like any other phone. It's got Android on here. I think, again, it's going to be a surprise to people that there's a Truth Social preloaded onto the phone.
Is that a surprise? That's not a
And you'll
surprise.
also-
It's a Trump mobile phone.
It is a Trump mobile phone.
Yeah.
And again, there's been a lot of chatter about the 11 stripes on the back instead of 13, although maybe the Trump mobile is the 13. But I think a lot of people are asking a lot of questions. Again, this was a phone that was supposed to be made.
Well, it would be bad luck if you put 13 stripes on a phone. It's bad luck. You can't put 13. I'm trekadecaphobic, yo. Is it trekadecaphobic? I think it's trekadecaphobic. What do they call it? What do you call it when you're afraid of the number 13? What is the phobia called when you're afraid of the number 13? I think it's trecadeca. Triskadeca. Triskadecaphobic. I'm triskadecaphobic, y'all. Y'all, I'm triskadecaphobic.
In the USA. The side of the box here says proudly assembled in the USA. So
What does that mean?
well, there are implications.
How dare you, Jamie Lynn Turner? How dare you? This is the president of the United States, okay? This president does not scam people, okay? That's why it's 12 pounds, because it's made of gold, everybody. Child labor, they're doing it in America with 2 American kids now. It's so great. You can bring it right here in America, Benny. Come on now. A scary cat. Anything with that name is a scam. Oh, come on. You didn't think Trump Steaks was cool? What about Trump University? Come on, man. This guy, look at the service this man has done for our country. How dare you? How dare you?
So the FTC actually declared
Donald Trump is the greatest president who ever was president, and he's also the greatest man who ever lived. He's the most honest. He's more honest than Honest Abe or Abraham Lincoln or the other Abe, too. Abe Sapien. He's more honest than Abe Sapien.
whether or not you can say if a phone is made in the USA depends on the parts. If you say assembled in the USA, that means that the parts could come from abroad, but if a substantial amount of the assembly happens in the US, then you can say it's assembled in the US. But again, not exactly what was originally advertised when this was first announced in Trump Tower.
How dare you, Jamie Lynn Turner? Just because he admits to wanting to look at children naked all the time doesn't make him a pedo. Oh, come on. Jamie Lynn Turner, where do you get these ideas? From his own admitting, even though he admits to having his age cap be 12, that 12 is as low as he'll go. He doesn't want to be 13, really, is what he said. 13 is what Donald Trump said. 13 is the lowest he'll go when it comes to children. Maybe that's why there's only 11 stripes on the flag on his phone. He doesn't want anything to do with the number 13 right now. So 11, or maybe the 11, I don't know. How dare you call him a pedophile? A pedophile. Am I allowed to say that anymore? A pedophile. How dare you allow, how can we allow you to say such things when he says it himself, that he is the thing that you said that he is?
Yeah, and then we noticed just talking to you, the hole in the top of the phone, because we haven't seen a mini jack in a long time
3.5
on a cell
millimeter
phone.
headphone jack, which I think people will remember. That's where you used to plug in your phones. Now everyone.
I like that. That's my favorite thing about it. My phone still has it, and I think it's great. I love having why can't we still have that? I like the headphone jack. Let me know in the chat. Do you miss the headphone jack? I do. I hate having everything got a bong, bong. Am I connected? Bong. I hate that. The wire, no lag when I use a wire. I'm plugged into my mixer right now. You know why? Because there's no lag. I hate it when I have to watch someone's lips moving and then I hear it. That's Bluetooth. Fuck Bluetooth. Don't fuck Bluetooth. I mean, and if you have a penis small enough, do not fuck this little hole either. Do not do that. Don't fuck machinery. Unless you're into that and you got like a vibrator or something. I don't want to go down that route. Listen, y'all. Trump phone's here, and it's got a 3.5 headphone jack. 1.8. Is it 1.8? That wasn't a 3.5. That was a 1.8, right? Isn't the small one the 1.8? I don't care. I have jacked phones. They're a little. I like the jacked phones.
Doing wireless with the earbuds or the AirPods, but this has a little bit of a throwback feature on there. And by the way, it's a reason for why some analysts are saying this is likely a version of another phone because it's such an unusual feature. Only a few of them really have them these days, and so they saw the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. All the other features.
When you say throwback, I mean those minis aren't coming back or anything, right?
Well, I mean, I've seen people in New York City wearing the.
Is 3.5 the same as no? Isn't that 1/8 inch? When the headphone jack is 3.5 millimeters, is that 1/8 inches? Yes, it's a 1/8 inch jack. What's this asshole doing the millimeters on me? Why is he bringing up millimeters? Is he? Are you American or what? We use inches here, okay? When I lived in Europe, I had to learn their crazy system, the metric system. It's great. I love the metric system. It's fantastic. But we use 1/8 inch headphone jack. This one right here, 1/8 inch headphone jack. Coming at me with this 3.5 millimeter shit. 3.5 millimeter. What is this? Freedom units only. We only use freedom units on this channel. There's 11 stars on the flag and 14 stripes. 11 stars and 14 stripes on the flag, and we use freedom units. It's 1/8 inch. God damn it, talk about 3.5 millimeter. What is this world coming to? What is this? What is this? The Berlin News Network over here over at NBC? What are we doing over at NBC? Going with the metric system like that? Or did Donald Trump, as a Russian asset, put 3.5 millimeter on the box? And that's what Mr. Chung is crazy about. Now he's like 3.5 millimeters in his head. How'd it get into his head?
The wired
Well, I've seen
headphones,
that
so
too,
maybe
but
it is popular again, but
Pretty lizardy to me. That's some lizard person stuff. This guy's a lizard person. I kind of trusted him because he's been following this story with the phones for so long. And I feel like I know him, but that's some lizard person shit. Being in America talking about 3.5 millimeter when 1/8 inch is the real measurement. Woke measurements. Yeah, I'm sick of this. Straight out of the Kremlin. This is exactly like in that movie with those guys. They were bastards, but they spelled bastards wrong and they weren't glorious. The non-glorified bastards, I think is what they were called. You know, the Quentin Tarantino movie. And there's a part where they're in the basement and they're like, drei Gläser Schnaps bitte. Drei Gläser Schnaps bitte. But in Germany, they don't order it like that. No one does this. They do this. And that's when they knew he was an American spy. He wasn't German at all. And they're like, what the fuck? Only Americans do it like this. In Germany, we do it like this. We do 3 with the thumb, the forefinger, and this special one. And then, the thumb, the pointer, and the special one. The stinky one. And you know what? That's how we know this guy is a Russian spy. 3.5 millimeters. Yeah, you know that scene. You know what I'm talking about. That's how they knew. That's how I know this person is a foreign asset. Brian Chung is a foreign asset. Spread it around. Don't trust him. He's talking 3.5 millimeters on American. I'm talking about an American phone on an American news network about an American president. Either he's in on this Kremlin shit or he's a lizard person. Something else is going on. He's making the frogs gay.
again, I think that this could just be a situation where whatever company the Trump mobile people wanted to contract with to get this done, they had a 3.5 millimeter jack in there, and that's what they went with.
Brian Chung, thanks for staying on top.
Dude, he did it again. They have a 3.5 millimeter jack in there. 3.5 millimeters? Am I the only one talking about this? Am I the only one with my tinfoil hat on right now? What the fuck is he doing with this 3.5 millimeter shit? I thought we all agreed we're not doing metric. If you want to do metric, let me know. I'm in. I like the metric system. But don't just spring it on me, Brian. What are you doing, man? You can't just spring the metric system on me. It's a 1/8 inch. 1/8 inch. That's it. Son of a bitch. I have a 1/4 inch here. This is a 1/4 inch jack over here on my mixer. This is 1/8 quarter. 3.5 millimeter.
First, appreciate it. Yep.
We thank you for watching. And remember,
Never again. I'm never watching NBC again. I'm never watching NBC again with this stuff. Yeah, the jack spec. Yes. Yes. 3.5 millimeter. U.S. uses hybrid decades now. Listen, I know when you work on a car in America, you got to have 2 sets of tools. You got to have metric and imperial. But you know what? When we talk about shit, we don't always listen, man. We don't say this is a 1/8 jack. This is not a 3.5 millimeter jack. It's a 1/8. This is America, okay? Chris Petsavas. This is America. Jack raises a check. I'm sick of this shit. This pussification of America. I will use freedom units, and that's it. Thank you for joining. Like and subscribe.